we don't like them because they're young and they can do that. When we're a little bit older, it becomes a lot more challenging for us.
I need a bit more subtlety than that.
A little bit more subtlety. So what I've suggested, and I think I suggest this right the way through the player pathway, even up to the pros, a few more steps getting to the ball and arriving balanced gives you an advantage. It gives you options of shots, and that's what we're wanting from. If you've got two options of shot from the position you're in, you're cooking with gas. I think if you big lunge and you come in, your legs and arms are kimbo, you're wobbling in your balance, you haven't got the option. So really think about the acceleration. I know Steve talked about, and the deceleration and balancing the shot. And there's a moment of stillness. Every time you hit the ball, there should be a little moment of stillness so you can execute your shot. I can't emphasize that enough. The lunge work that you've done with Steve, the fast footwork we've done, all that stuff will help that. It's not going to improve over 4 weeks. We'd be kidding ourselves if we thought it would. But what it's done, it's give you a little bit of an introduction into that balance, that ability to be able to play off left foot and right foot. Certain shots require the front foot, certain shots require the back foot. I think when you're attacking the ball, it's the front foot. When you're defending the ball, whether that's at the front or the back of the court, I think it's back foot. As a general, it changes, but as a general rule, that's what I'll be looking for you to do. So, yeah, I mean, Steve is as strong as an ox. He's done lots and lots of this stuff in his training, and he remains balanced and solid. Nobody's going to knock Steve out of the way. You've got to get around him. He's balanced. He's got options of shot. I'll be quiet. That's more than enough said, I think.
Okay. All right. So today's session, we're going to go into, I did a bit of research, actually. Fun fact, might not be that fun, as to some of the top sports for balance, or the top sports which require the most balance. Any guesses which sport would be number one?
Gymnastics.
To the group. Gymnastics was not number one.
Oh.
Boxing.
No, not boxing. Anyone else?
Skiing.
Some kind of martial arts.
Oh, there were some martial arts in the top 10, but not at number one.
Okay, was it karate? Was that in there, or judo?
It would have been one of them in the top 10, I'm sure, but that's not number one. Any more guesses?
Rugby.
What about rowing? That's probably quite handy to be balanced. Doesn't want to fall out of the boat.
That's true.
Ice skating.
Yeah, okay, it needs to be balanced. It was surfing number one, and Mr. Carter, you came in at second place with gymnastics.
Okay.
Gymnastics was number 2.
Yeah. Because you want to be balanced at surfing.
But out of the kind of tens and hundreds of sports out there, table tennis actually was number 9, and tennis was number 12. And I'd like to put squash somewhere between those, or maybe a little bit higher, closer to number 1. So it's quite a big part of the game. So we're going to go into our warm-ups now. Then following our warm-ups, we're going to do a bit of footwork. Following that, we're going to do some main exercises, which are going to help improve our balance over a short period of time, which you can take away and throw into your warm-ups or your conditioning normal workouts that you do. We've got also a core balance and stability little circuit that we're going to do separately, and also a normal circuit, which is going to really ramp up the heart rate. So we're going to mix and match between those different circuits to kind of give you a whole body workout today and focus on balance. So let's get into your space that you have. We're going to start with, as always, a jog on the spot. So if you can get that going now, that'd be great. Good. Okay, yeah. Everyone get going. Nice jog on the spot. Get the arms going with the jog as well. Lovely. Let's have a little look. Good, Leon. Good. Get the arms going, Alex. Very nice. Okay, let's go into some heel flicks, guys. So kicking your bum, some heel flicks. Nice. Good, Jeff. All right. And then some high knees up in front. High knees. Stay nice and light on the feet. Okay, great. We're going to go to some star jumps. whatever space you have. Try and stay nice and low on your feet. Get your arms all the way up to the top. Nice.
Nice, Mark. Well done. Nice, Alex. I've lost.
Good stuff. Okay, guys, stop there. We're just going to do 8 squat to raise. So we're going to reach down, touch the floor, and above your head. When you're doing this one, try and stay facing forwards. You shouldn't have to drop your head down. If you are, then you're going too low for your range of movement. Okay? In which case, just go down to there. Just go down as far as you can whilst keeping that upright position. If you can touch the floor, great. If not, that's fine. That's just your current range of movement. Okay, so just 8 of those. It's warming up the major muscles we're going to be using today. Great. Okay, we're also going to do 6 step burpees. So a step burpee, if you remember, is we squat down, step back, step forwards, and just reach up. Okay, it's not an explosive movement, but we're just going to go for 6, starting to bring the upper body in and the core as well. Okay, go. Just 6. And reach above your head, Rick, at the top. Good, guys.
Nice, Jeff.
No need
to jump, Jeff.
Not at this stage.
He's not been on his bike. That's why he's got too much energy today. It's too icy for him on his bike.
That's what we like. I forgot to ask my question. My weekly question about intensity. I'll ask it when we get to something intense. Okay, yeah, everyone should have probably finished that now. We're going to just go into some gentle lunges, just forward. So start in a gentle jog, just light on your feet. Forward lunge, gentle jog, forward lunge. Let's go for a total of 12. So 6 on each leg, gentle jog and lunge. Again, really focus on your technique. So later we're going to go for some perfect lunges. When I mean perfect, I mean perfectly balanced in and out. So there's no long pause here where we bend and come back up and then we step back. So just think about that now whilst you're doing your warm-ups. Nice. So what does it take to make that perfect lunge? Appropriate distance of step forwards, trying to stay nice and upright. So obviously balance and weight transfer are massive. It's the strength and explosiveness in the leg to push you back. Nice. Think about your hips, Alex. Try and keep your hips level if you can. They're just slightly dropping on your left-hand side. Good man. Good. Lovely. Good. Nice, Sharon. Okay. I think everyone's finishing up. If you haven't, don't worry. Let's stop there. Okay, cool. So now we're going to move into our footwork, which did we skip it last week, Carl? Yeah, we missed it out last week. Oh, we missed one. So you've only had 2 weeks practice up until now. So we're going back into a bit of footwork. So again, if you guys can, if you're not already, most of you are pretty good. Can you just adjust the camera so we can see your feet and your footwork? No, I think we missed it with the juniors last week, Steve, not with the seniors. We kept it. Great. Yeah. Okay, cool. So we're going to go just a little shuffle forwards and backwards. So find a line on the floor, or just imagine one. We're just going to go a little shuffle forwards, little shuffle backwards. And again, it's not a jog on the spot. It's just the shuffle forwards, shifting the weight forwards and backwards, staying nice and light. That's it. If there's a squeaky floor, then you're doing it right. Just a little shuffle. Nice. Try and relax the arms down there, Arjun. Just relax the arms, relax the shoulders. Nice fast movement. Really good. Yeah, got your helper there, Alex. Good, Rick. I've had a couple of incidents this summer where guys have been doing their ghosting. The little ones have run in front of them in the garden, and there's been Okay, guys. We're going to go from there into our lateral movement. So it's the 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. That shuffle from side to side. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Good. Try and get that nice and fast. Again, staying nice and relaxed in the upper body. Shuffling, keeping the upper body nice and straight. Nice, that's much better, Mark, isn't it? That's good, Alex. Yeah. Try not to move your upper body so much. So it can be a shorter step side to side, Alex. Shorter step. That's it.
I think the same for Rick as well, Steve. I think the bit I can't quite see.
Rick, you're not lifting up your foot in the middle there, Rick. So watch my feet here. Just watch my feet. So as I go to the right here, I'm going 1, 2, 3. So the 2 is this foot just coming off just a little bit as it comes up. That's it. Bit of a shuffle. That's nice, Jeff. Really nice. Okay, let's go from here into the racket. Okay, so imagine you've got a racket, or actually do grab a racket in your hands if you've got the space to do so. So we're doing that lateral movement where we go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, looking for the volley. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, and this one you can have a bit of a play with now. So you can go forwards and backwards. So maybe 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, back 2, 3. Okay.
Is your knee all right, Arjun?
Just explore the space that you have, guys. So we've done a few variations of this. We're not showing you any videos today, so just have a little play with it. Front left, back right, front right, back left. Good. Stay nice and light on your feet. Yeah, good, Callum. Let's see the other diagonal, Callum, if you can. Look, can you go front right for me and back left?
Say again.
Can you go front right, back left? Yeah. Nice. Racket comes up. So front right, we're probably going to be lifting. So nice and low in the front right, and then up for the volley. That's it. Racket comes up. Remember that big follow through. That's nice. Good, guys. Okay. All right. Stop there. Good stuff. So back to me. We're going to move on to the kind of salsa movement. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Getting the hips across your body. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. So across 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Now, I'm not doing this, so I'm not going 1, 2, 3 across my body all the way out in front. It's not a lunge. It's just a short, sharp movement to try and get the hips across, and then the arms are going to come with me. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Good. Try and get the arms there. That's nice, Arjun. 1, 2, 3. Remember that back foot comes off, Jeff, not just the heel, the whole foot comes off just for a sec. When you step forwards, the back foot then comes up. That's it. But you don't place loads of weight when you go forward. So I'm not leaning forwards. I'm just shuffling. My upper body stays upright, but my back foot comes off. So I'll show you side on here. So 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Just a little shuffle. Then the arms come in as well. Okay, and then you can speed it up. Well done, everyone. Keep that going. It's as much about endurance as being able to do it a couple of times. Lots of shifting weight and also warming up those hips as we rotate through. Good. So go a little bit more harsh there, Callum, with your foot placement. So go a bit more 90 degrees across your body when you take it out in front.
You want them 90 degrees?
Yeah. Take your foot.
Okay.
That's it. Yeah. Because that brings the hip across even more. So now you're rotating the hips even more, both sides. That's lovely. That's better. Yeah. Good. Okay, guys, let's stop there. All right, so hopefully we're feeling a little bit more warmed up. We're going to go into our kind of balance exercises, our balance main exercises. So the first one we're going to go for is a single leg deadlift. Okay, so it's probably the most common one leg exercise that we're going to go for. And that's, I'll show you side on here. So let's go both arms for now. What we're going to do is take both arms down to the floor as you take one leg back. Okay, so just slowly as you lean Try not to take the leg back all the way and then just do that little bit separate. Try and slowly, as you reach forwards, the leg comes back, and then your arms are down as your leg is back, and then slowly come back. So from the front, that looks like this, slowly coming forwards, leg goes back, and you can replace for a second. You can replace the foot if you need to. Certainly don't fall onto it, but try not to replace the foot if you don't absolutely have to. So just come back to this position.
Very good, Sharon. Excellent.
So we're going to go for, we'll just do it for time actually. So just spend a couple of minutes on this leg, and then we're going to go on to the other leg.
What do you call those, Steve?
Call it a one-leg deadlift.
One leg.
A single leg deadlift. And again, these exercises, you can have a little weight in your hands. I think I mentioned that last week for the uppercut or the wood chopper. And again, if you are touching the floor, don't fall onto the floor if you can avoid it. Don't place loads of weight onto it. So just use it as a touch and then come back
Good,
up.
Callum.
Good.
Nice, Jeff.
All right, guys, that's probably enough time on one leg. Let's shift over to the other leg. So just nice and slowly control movement down and slowly back up. Now, this movement and your ability to straighten the leg is going to be, yes, it's going to be based on your balance, but also on how flexible your hamstrings are, how tight your hamstrings are, how tight your quads are in enabling you to bend and get a little bit lower to stretch the leg out further back. So if that is a bit of an issue for you, but also your back mobility. So we're going to finish today with a little bit of stretching and a little bit of mobility, which we haven't included in our workout so far. So we've had a couple of requests for that. Good. Just have another 30 seconds. Good. Next one. Good. Nice. Okay, guys, shake that off. Just shake the legs out a little bit. Shake one leg off, shake the other. Okay, great. Next one, balance. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to lift one knee up, okay, and hold that there. And then we're going to go for some gentle claps above your head and under your knee. Okay, let's say a total of 40 claps, but 20 pairs of claps. Okay, one leg, keep that knee all the way up, which is a bit of an exercise in itself for the quad. Gentle clap, you don't need to wake the whole house up, but just, well, for me, it's wake the whole house up. My daughter's just gone to bed. It's quite early for everyone else. I don't need to wake the whole house up. Good, guys. Nice, take your time. Good, and just be aware of the little muscular changes in your leg that are helping you shuffle over to one side. There's a ridiculous number of muscles in your feet that are going to be, you're going to be recruiting during this exercise. Good, over onto the other leg then, guys, when you're ready. I was doing that leg first, yes, sir.
Nice, Jeff. Very good. Nice, Mark.
Really nice. It's actually really good for your shoulder mobility as well. Not often do we take our arms up into this position. And so often we're in this position, and that's actually quite a difficult movement for lots of people. So it's really good to practice that as well.
How many each on each leg, Steve? What are you doing? Just a number?
We were doing 20 pairs in their own time. I think most people are about to finish their other side now. So the next one is a very similar position to the first one, but this one we're going to do a warrior position, but holding your squash racket. Okay, so a warrior position is effectively that one-legged deadlift, but our arms are going to go out straight instead of reaching down to the floor. So I've got my squash racket here, brand new. We're going to take that leg back behind you and stretch out in front, and then slowly reduce. I don't even have space to do that. So slowly stretch out the arms in front and leg goes straight back. from the side, that looks like this.
Mind your foot, Steve.
Sorry?
I thought you were going to hit your bed then for a minute.
Yeah. And back.
Well, these are difficult.
Just take your time. It's a lot of flexibility, quite a bit of mobility in the back in order to stretch out and try and keep the arms and shoulders in alignment. Just take your time, guys, on this one. Again, we'll do it for time. Let's have a little look. Carts, who do you think's doing it really well? We'll spotlight someone.
Callum's doing it well. Sharon's got a very good hold there.
All right,
Jeff, I think Jeff was looking good, but I think his screen froze again. Oh no, he's back again. Sorry.
All right, we're going over to Sharon and
Very good.
Arjun.
Jeff, spot on.
Sharon and Arjun, wait 1 second.
Very good, Jeff.
Spotlight, let's have a little look. Good. Nice. Okay, let's change sides if we haven't already, guys. Have a little rest in between. You'll probably
These would be really good pre-match, wouldn't they, Steve? Pre-session.
Oh, definitely. To engage all of those muscles that you're going to be using. You'll probably find one leg a lot more comfortable than the other. I find my right leg a lot easier to balance on than my left.
Nice choice of racket there, Alex. Dunlop, like a Dunlop.
Okay. Awesome. Okay, guys, let's stop there. We've got one more in this section before we ramp it up a little bit. So we're going to go for some of those perfectly balanced lunges that I mentioned earlier. So I'm just going to put myself on the spot here. I'll take spotlight. Okay, close. Okay, cool. So what we're really looking for in a lunge, this is going to move, is an appropriate distance forwards for you and your body. Okay, it's going to be different for everyone. Everyone has a different height, but I'll tell you 2 ways that it's not. It's not here. That's going to be 2 cramps where my knee is right next to my heel, and it's not here because the angle there is too obtuse. So doing some maths, it needs to be a smaller angle, closer to 90 degrees. A comfortable distance for what Carts was talking about earlier. This is not a specific squash lunge, but we need to get good at these fundamental movements, the squat and the lunge, in order to play those in a match situation. So you need to be good at accelerating and decelerating things, so getting into the shot and back out nice and comfortably in order to play and be nice and balanced when doing so. So we need that knee to come down for full range of movement to exercise the full muscle, and you need to be nice and balanced stepping back. So what we're going to do, instead of complicating it, we're just going to do one leg, staying nice and upright with the lunge. I just want everyone to do 10 lunges on one leg going forwards with perfect execution, or as close to perfect execution as you can. Okay? Yeah, let's get going. Good, so good. No leaning forwards there, Sharon. Try and stay nice and upright. That's good.
Nice, Jeff.
Good.
Nice,
so we're looking
Alex.
for a nice weight transfer in and back out. Not spending too much time forwards, a nice controlled movement in and out. Leon, have you done both sides? You can move on to the other side if you want, mate. That's slightly too big, I would say, Leon. Yeah, so go slightly smaller. Yeah, nice. You're leaning forward there. Yeah, move on to the other side when you're ready, guys.
Just 10.
Just 10. Wait for everyone to catch up if you are ahead. Good. Now, again, just a point on foot placement. We're aiming to get that heel-toe planting, heel-toe as we go down. We don't want to land kind of both at the same time. It wants to be that nice and controlled heel-toe. So we're leading with that heel-toe, and back. Okay, I think everyone's done that now. Great. So now we're going to go for a little lunge matrix. Okay, so a little lunge matrix where we're going to do a few positions. I don't have much space, and a couple of you also don't, so I'm just going to do one leg at a time. Clock face lunges, so I'll explain it using a clock. Just my right leg for now. I'm going to go 12 o'clock as perfectly as possible, 1:30, and then we're going to turn and do 3 o'clock. And if you have time and space, if you have space, we're going to turn and do a 4:30 lunge behind you, where my toe is pointing towards 4:30, and then I'm coming back and finishing the lunge facing 12 o'clock. Okay, so again, now we could put a different emphasis on this. We could put an emphasis of explosiveness and that dynamic movement, but it's about balance. So take your time, make it a nice movement, and try and make it as perfect as possible.
12
Good.
o'clock, 1:30, 3 o'clock.
And the 4:30, you've got the space behind you.
Nice, Mark. Well done.
Good. Stay
Nice,
nice
Sharon.
and upright there, Sharon. Yeah, good.
Nice, Jeffrey. Good.
Good, Alex.
Nice, Rick.
Good, Alex, +1. Nice. Good. Try not to lean forwards there, Alex. Okay, great. I think everyone's given that a good go. Now we're moving on to, I think, let's try this. We're going to go left
leg, Steve.
Left leg, yeah. Left leg, but the same positions. So often we then go to the other side, but I want you to go left leg 12, left leg 1:30. So now you're coming across the body and down, and see if you can turn all the way around. So I'm going to have to shuffle forwards. See if you can get to 4:30 on the left leg, which is actually quite a difficult movement. Okay. But finish that lunge at 12. Yeah, so that's quite a complicated pivot. So getting to 4:30 and then back to 12 from that left leg lunge.
Like that one, that's good. Yeah, it's good.
It is. Not ideal movement, is it, Carts? Looking at squash, but it's going to happen.
I think making sure you're central to the front when you do it, though, guys. Or looking at the front when you twist, yeah?
Facing.
Nice, Callum. Then keep facing the front and then come back to the front. That's it. Yeah, and then come back to the front and then boom, and then out. Good, that's it, Callum. Lovely, yeah. Sharon, try and face the front all the time. So the 12 o'clock, always get your shoulders facing square to the front each time, yeah? So 12 o'clock, lovely. Then to 1:30. Don't change then come back to the centre again.
Keep toes facing 12 o'clock.
Have a look at Callum. Can we put Callum in the spotlight?
Yeah, 1 second.
Back to square onto the front and then turn. So his toes are still pointing square on and then turn. Forward, together, bump, bump, square, bump.
Yeah, nice. Good. Fantastic. Okay, cool. Let's change sides now, guys. So now let's start. I'll just change it back.
Left leg.
Yeah, so let's start with left leg. We'll go 12 o'clock, 10:30, and 9 o'clock. So in, again, perfect balance, 10:30.
And then, yeah.
Then 9 o'clock. And if you've got space, we're going to go 7:30 behind you. Okay, so those 4 lunges, we've got 12, 1:30, 12, 10:30, 9 o'clock, and 7:30.
Are you turning your back on the front or keeping your chest facing the front?
When I start and finish every lunge, I start and finish at 12.
Turn to the front.
When I go over to 7:30, I finish that lunge, having pivoted back, facing 12.
Nice, Lyle.
Good, guys. Feel free to get that kind of racket playing hand up, thinking about a shot that you might play from that sort of position. Just try and engage your mind as much as possible and bring it back to squash.
Nice, Arjun.
Give it another 20 seconds. Yeah, that's nice. Not too large a lunge though, Leon. Sorry, Arjun. Nice, comfortable, perfect. Dropping that knee in, that's nice. Okay, guys, so now let's go right leg, same position. So I'm going right leg, 12, right leg, 10:30, right leg across my body, down for 9, and right leg, 7:30, finishing at the front. Good. That's nice, Rick.
Nice,
Good.
Jeff.
Good stuff. Nice. Let's just do another 10 seconds, guys. And then we're going to ramp it up a bit more. Get
That's
some
really good, that,
exercise
Steve.
done.
That's a good, those lunges.
Yeah. Yes, they are. Okay, cool. Grab us a quick drink of water if you want, guys. Not too much, just a sip. And we're going to move on to something a bit more physical. We're going to get our heart rates up because we're going to go into the cardio circuit, which actually has more lunging in it. So sorry about that. Give you another 30 seconds just to grab a sip of water. Conscious we have people who may have well had a workout already today. Jeff, I'm not sure if you've done 3 hours on the bike already.
No, I left it for later.
Oh, you saved it for to finish off. Okay. So just this next part, guys, it is meant as a bit of a pulse raiser, but take it at whatever pace you want to. I'm not going to go through everyone and ask them today how hard they want to push, but this is your opportunity to go as hard as you like, or not. Or go as take it as easy or whatever pace you want to push today. So here we go. Circuits. We're going to go 30 seconds as hard and as fast as you want to or as you can. Then 15 seconds rest before we move straight on to the next exercise. So they're not complicated exercises. We're going to go for burpees, 30 seconds, as many as you can, as fast as you can. Then rest for 15 seconds. The next exercise, what's that say? We're going to do 2 star jumps and then 2 explosive star jumps in quick succession. So that's your normal 2, and then there is your explosive. There's your normal 2. There are your explosive, and then there's your normal 2. So again, it's just 30 seconds to go as hard, as fast as you can or want to. The third exercise is a lateral lunge with a knee raise. So what we're going to do is actually lunge to the side and try and balance with that knee up. This time, notice that when I lunge, my toes are facing forwards each time. So I'm not pivoting here and finishing up. It's a lateral lunge with the toes facing forwards. So I'm going there and then raise, there and then raise. Halfway, we'll change legs. Okay, halfway we'll change legs. And then the last one is going to be, I think it's going to be a reverse lunge with a knee raise. So it's a reverse lunge, knee raise, nice and balanced. Reverse lunge, knee raise, nice and balanced. And I'll chop and change. I'll swap that halfway. Those ones are going to be 45 seconds each because they're not as explosive. Any questions about those, guys? Give you 10 seconds. Can't see okay with a, for a timer?
45, yeah.
So burpees are 30 seconds and then they have 15 seconds rest. That's the same for the 2 stars to explosive. And then when it comes to the lunges, we'll just go 20 seconds each side, 20 seconds each side. Okay?
Okay. Yeah.
Thanks. Sorry for the, it's not the simplest system. But burpees, whenever you're ready, Carts.
3, 2, 1, go.
Did that hill session today, Carts?
Oh, tough.
Yeah, it was tough.
Good.
Very tough. There was a bit of walking / jogging on the way back.
Oh, yeah, that's okay. You liking your new shoes?
I am liking them.
Yeah.
Very comfy.
5 seconds, guys. 2, 1, and 15-second recovery.
Very nice. Okay, so that next exercise that's coming up is going to be 2 star jumps 2, and then the 2 explosive, and then 2 star jumps.
2, 1, go.
Yeah, great. Well done. Make a bit more of a big deal of those explosive. Really bend down, explode up. Well done, guys.
Five seconds. And time.
Okay, next exercise in 10 seconds is going to be the lateral lunge and raise. So that's the lunge to the side. We're going to go 20 seconds each side, down and raise.
2, 1, go.
Lift the knee up. Let's straighten this leg off, guys. So as you lunge to the side, let's keep that leg straight. So the trailing leg straight and raise.
And change.
Okay, change legs. Knee raise and lunge to the side. That's nice, Jeff. Good, Rick. Well done, Leon. It's a nice deep lunge. Well done, Alex.
And time.
Okay, straight into the reverse lunge and knee raise. Let's go. Reverse lunge, knee raise.
Is this 20 on each leg, Steve?
Yes, please.
Yep.
Sorry, can you show that, Steve, quickly?
Yeah, reverse lunge and knee raise. So it's here, there, up.
Okay, sorry, yeah, got it.
And change.
Change legs.
I'll do a bit more.
So that's hard to balance all the way through, especially staying nice and
Keep your hips
upright.
level, Arjun. Keep your hips level. And bingo.
Okay, great. Stop there. We're going to go straight into our core balance stability exercises. We're going to start with a press up hold, guys. So we're going to just do this one with me. We're not going to do this as a circuit, but we're just going to go straight into it. So you get your sweat towels and let's start by getting into a press up position. And what we're going to do is we're going to walk our hands into different positions as if it's a kind of clock face, really. So as if your hands are the numbers on a clock. So you're going to go round, all the way round, kind of starting at 12, 12, moving to 11, 1, 10, 2, 9, 9. Just testing out a little bit. Now you can have a big circle if you're confident, coming all the way out, or you can have a smaller circle if less confident. Okay, we're going to do about a minute of this, guys. So just experiment with that and how those different movements require you to engage your core in a slightly different way, so you can stay nice and straight in that press up position. Yeah, whenever you're ready, Arjun.
Trying to keep the back level, are we?
Yeah, nice and straight. Jeff's doing very well, yeah. It's my default. Alex has got a tougher job. Nice, guys.
Style.
15 seconds, guys.
What do you call that, Steve?
I called that a press up hold with hand positions. We could call it a clock face press up hold, something like that. Okay, stop there, guys. V-sit, hold and move. Ah, yes. This next one is a V-sit. I call it hold and move. They're not very straightforward names, this one. So a V-sit position, which we've done before, I think, is the feet up here. Actually, I'm not going to cross my legs. It's holding that there, which in itself is a challenge to try and balance. But to make it harder or a bit more of a challenge, you can either, again, do some twisting with something in your hands. But I like the extension out in front and then coming back up. So slowly extending the legs. You don't have to go all the way back with your back, but extending the legs. And again, trying to find that balance point with your knees so that they don't fall forwards and you also don't fall back to the floor. So just try and be aware of that balance, holding it, maintaining it, and you also get a nice core workout at the same time. You could have your racket in your hand and kind of shuffle over to the side. That would be fine. We'll go another 30 seconds if you can hold that, guys. Doing well.
Very good,
10,
Rick. Excellent.
9. And relax there, guys. Give you 20 seconds rest. The next one we're going to do is just a normal side plank. So I'll give you an option here. 3 options, actually. The first option is instead of a straight leg, you can bend your knees and hold it from a knee position. Okay, so my knees are bent and my knees are on the floor. My feet are curled behind me, my forearms here, and I'm holding here. This is the easiest version. The next version up is a straight side plank. It's kind of a traditional side plank where you're on your feet and your forearm. And to make that a little bit harder, what we can do is, again, play with the balance a little bit, is start flat on the floor with your hip down and, can't do that, and raise up to there and then drop down and raise up and relax like you're doing reps. If you wanted to take it one step further, you could raise up and raise the leg into a starfish plank. Raise up, raise the leg into a starfish plank. So we're just going to spend 45 seconds exploring those movements on one side. Just try each one of them out if you can, or if you know that that first one and second one is where you live, go for those 2. If you're a bit more adventurous, try all 4. Good. And again, this one, you need to try and keep your hips nice and high off the floor. The lower it is to the ground, the less work you're doing.
Nice, Callum. Push up, Mark. Squeeze up. Very good. Well done, Rick.
Yeah,
well done, Sharon. Excellent. Hold that leg a little bit longer in the lift.
It's another 20 seconds, just playing with those movements. Okay, great. Other side, guys. Rotate onto the other side. This is the last core exercise for now. Let's go 45 seconds. Try those different movements. Start with the knees back. See how that feels. Maybe extend if you can. Good, guys. Just some ideas as to how you can improve that balance in different ranges of movement, in different exercises, ways you're going to feel it differently. What do you think of that starfish plank, Carps?
Yeah. That's a skill, isn't it? The harder, just squeezing up for me is enough.
Yeah.
It is. Mind you, I do give you 25 years, don't I? 27 years, actually.
And relax there, guys. Good. Okay. Can you put 30 seconds on the clock, please, Carps?
Yeah, sitting with it.
We're going into our circuits when that timer runs out. So we're going burpees, stars, lunges. So get ready in about 15 seconds now, probably, for your burpees.
Yeah. Three, 2, 1, go.
Let's go for it. Good. As many as you can, guys. Good, Leon.
What's the idea of doing the core in between, Steve?
Well done, Mark. What's the idea?
Yeah.
Mixing it up, just to mix it up. But ordinarily, in a normal workout, you'd do the core exercises at the end, because every other exercise is going to involve the core. So
5 seconds, guys.
Finish it
2,
off at the end. 1,
and time. 15-second recovery.
Seconds. Then we've got our 2 star jumps, 2 explosive. 2 star jumps, 2 explosive. Yeah. Ordinarily, we put the core at the end, but this is stability, and we're playing with it a bit. So mix it up.
2, 1, go.
2 stars, 2 explosive. Let's go. Very good, Alex. Nice, Callum.
10 seconds.
Good, Mark.
5, 2, 1. 15-second recovery. 20 seconds side lunge, lateral side lunge.
And the knee raise.
Yeah. 2, 1, go. 20 seconds.
Alex got a few more reps in there. Nice. Okay, Alex, try and show me that you can balance when you bring the knee back up. At the moment that you're throwing it across and you look a little bit imbalanced. So when the knee comes up, balance for a second. Yeah, nice.
Well done, Rick. And switch legs, guys.
Yeah, good. Change sides.
Nice. Lunge there. Leon, good. Bring the knee up.
Pretty much going into the splits, isn't he?
He is almost.
Yeah. Good stuff.
And time. 15 seconds.
15
Reverse
seconds.
lunge, knee raise. Reverse lunge, knee raise.
Yeah, I'll just show you again, guys. So it's that. Down and up.
And go. Looking strong, Jeff. Well done. Nice. A few weeks back, you were taking much bigger strides back. You're more balanced now.
That reverse lunge is very easy to lean forwards, guys. There's a couple of you doing it. Try and stay upright. Really focus on dropping the knee down and you guys staying upright.
Switch legs.
Good.
Nice,
Take your
Sharon.
time.
Nice, Alex.
Good. Take your time.
Try and get your toes pointing forwards, Mark. And bingo.
And relax. Great. Okay. I'll give you 20 seconds. Just grab a quick sip of water if you need one. We're going to go into our core exercises again. So it's that press up hold. This time we're going to do it as a bit of a circuit. So you'll have found what you're comfortable with now on each exercise. And Carts, if we can do, let's do like 30 seconds each exercise because it's quite tough.
Yeah.
So the first one, guys, is the press up hold or the clock face. So you move your hands, different positions. So we'll start that in 10 seconds. So everyone get in a press up position. Time is over to you, Carts.
3, 2, 1, go. Nice, Rick.
Incidentally, great stretching and mobility for your wrists for squash.
30 seconds you want, Steve, yeah?
Yes, please.
10 seconds.
Okay, the next one is that V-sit, moving V-sit position. That's down on the floor.
1.
Okay, V-sit, we're here, extending the legs out and bring it up. Extend the legs out and bring them up. Add an extra 10 seconds on this one, Carts, because it takes a bit of slippage there. Really good.
10 seconds, guys.
Nice.
And 2, 1, and the side plank.
Side plank.
2 lots of 30, Steve.
No, let's go 20, please. Sorry, 20 each side.
Can't lay on, straight in, side plank.
But yeah, start that 20 about now. Looks like people are
I
starting.
have. Yeah.
Thank you. Good, guys. So find that version that you're comfortable with for 20 seconds. Let's go for the starfish, Mr. Leon. Coach Leon.
And switch sides, guys. Well done, Jeff. Well done, Rick.
Well done, Mark. Good. Keep that hip off the floor. Really nice, Callum.
Nice and controlled, Arjun. Stay there, buddy. Go on, Arjun. Stay there. Go on, Arjun. Squeeze me. Go on. Last 3, 2, 1, and bingo. Well, Steve. Well done, everyone.
And let's just have, I'm going to ask one person. Who am I going to ask? I'm going to ask Alex. Alex, would you like the warrior position or the knee raise clap to finish?
Let's go with a knee raise clap.
Knee raise clap. Let's do it, guys. So we'll just do it for time, okay? So we just go 30 seconds, knee raise clap each side. So now it's going to be a bit harder now. There's a bit of work put into your legs.
2,
So really,
1, go.
Really try and keep nice and stable. Keep that knee nice and high.
Nice, Mark. Well done. Nice, Callum. Solid, everyone. Well done. Keep squeezing halfway on this leg. Squeeze it through. 10 seconds. Feel it. Come on. Stay there, Leon.
Nice.
3, 2, change legs.
Okay, good. Keep that knee nice and high, everyone. Is there a clap between the legs there, Arjun? Thank you.
15 seconds, guys.
Good.
Five, 2, 1, bingo.
And relax, everyone. Well done. All right. Bit of a summary. So again, so we did our warm-ups. We've been in through. I mean, we should do a summary of the 4 weeks. Really, we've done a lot over the 4 weeks. We've introduced probably a bit of footwork that maybe some of you haven't seen before, haven't done before. Done a lot of the ghosting movements. We've introduced those partnering of shots. We took that a step further last week, I think, and then the introduction of balance and some exercises that you guys can hopefully take away and practice and get better at. Karts, anything to say?
No, I think the key thing when you're practicing that movement is do it at a pace that you're comfortable with.
Oh,
so you're not going to go headless with it. You've done a lovely little video, Rick, and you started to use your racket to bring you. Okay, we said when we practice that's not going to happen in a game straight away. It might only happen 7 or 8 times next time you get on court, Rick. But eventually you will start to get the racket leading you and moving you into positions. What tends to happen with the club player, they tend to hit and then they move. And the more we can get you to move with the racket in balance, in time, that speed skater, that graceful movement across the tee, it aids to your pace. It aids you out the back corners, getting towards the tee, looking for the volley. And likewise, when you're hitting from the front, as I hit cross court, with my racket round, ready for my next shot. If I play straight from the backhand, it's up ready for a volley. I'm looking to lead with my racket. And it's a balance aid. You're using both arms when you play. Don't have a dead non-hitting arm. Use both arms. So a lot of that stuff that Steve's done tonight is about balance, keeping your hips nice and level. Go onto YouTube, have a look at some of the pros and see what I'm saying. You'll see it to a certain extent that they use their racket to get into strong positions, hunting the volley. Don't fight the racket, use the racket.
Awesome. Well done, guys. Well done, everyone. As we said, if you're keen to sign up for the next ones, I think the links are with you in your email addresses. If not, then email us, email Vicky. We'll send them over. And have a great evening. Well done, everyone.
Thanks,
Good effort from everyone.
Thank you.
Thanks, Steve. Thanks, Paul.
Well done, everyone. Take it easy. Stay well, everyone.
Thanks,
All the
guys.
best.
Thank you
See you
so
next
much.
month.
Thank you.
Bye.